Fun fact, this one does have a push to start. Hi guys, welcome back to Tour World. I think I'm going to start calling it the Balloon Files by Tour World. I don't think anyone's created Balloon Files.
Sorry.
That's okay. My lovely assistant, my wife, my beautiful wife, is behind the camera again. And just a fun fact, if you guys never knew, you guys probably see me on Instagram more often on the stories, and I have access to Instagram and I, reply occasionally, but the real mastermind behind Instagram and starting Instagram is actually my wife. And just a fun fact, she joined us 4 years ago when we got married, and she has taken our Instagram from, I think, 200 followers to 33,900 something followers. So if you guys can, give her a little bit of love and shout out to my wife. So without further ado, I'll get started on the next inflator, and this one is called the Mini Cool Air Dual Pro by Premium Balloon Accessories again. And this one comes with 3 nozzles as well. So it comes with 2 nozzles, one for I think 5-inch, 9-inch, and the other one's going to be 260s, 160s, and the last one's going to be for your standard 11-inch and larger latex balloons. With these angled nozzles, you can also use them for foils. I did see in the instructions. So let's get to unpacking this balloon pump. So this one comes in red, and it's pretty neat. I like the red color. And this one also has protective stuff and all that. And let's go ahead and plug this one in. I did not mean for that to happen, but here we are. And these nozzles, again, just to show you, there's 3 nozzles, regular latex here, a really thin one, which they say is for 5-inch up to 9-inch, and then this one supposedly is for 260s. We'll see if this pump works with 260s. Not all pumps work with 260s because of the amount of pressure that is required to blow up 260s. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the small nozzle for the 5 inches. Fun fact, this one does have a push to start. So as you push it and depress it on the supposed off position, the pump will go ahead and start inflating your balloon. If you leave it on the on position, that will actually leave the entire balloon pump running continuously. So it depends on how fast you are. For me, I'm not fast. So I'm going to go ahead with a 5-inch black latex from TUFTEX again.
You got rid of the ones you used already, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, and my wife mentioned that because once you inflate a balloon, it becomes easier to reinflate it. So what happens is that, let's say I'm going to show you this 5-inch black latex. I don't want to make you think that, oh, this pump is way better because I used a used balloon. So I every time we're using a new uninflated balloon, and we'll show you exactly how good or bad the balloon pump is. Takes a little bit of work, but once you push down and depress and you hold the neck, it definitely works. I would try another nozzle to see maybe that it makes some sort of difference. Let's see. So this one is the medium-sized nozzle. Definitely better. I definitely don't recommend the small nozzle to be blowing up the 5-inch balloons. Maybe a foil would work. But that was the black. We're going to go with the metallic teal now. Super good. Inflates it really quick. That was a metallic teal from TUFTEX again. And we're going to go ahead and switch this nozzle for a... I'm going to leave these here. And we're going to use the regular nozzle for latex balloons. And we'll see how this works. Perfect. Amazingly fast. too much air. And this one is a 11-inch Starfire red, so it's metallic, so it should be a little bit tighter, but we'll see how this performs. This is great. Wonderful pump. Other than that, this one doesn't have a foot pedal. I think that would be the other drawback on this. But I don't think you necessarily need a foot pedal when you're pushing down. I think the foot pedal works for when you're doing a lot of balloons at one time. If you are a decorator and you're doing small garlands or small arrangements, this would work. But again, if you're trying to do 2-3 balloons, 2-4 balloons at the same time, trying to make an arrangement, a huge arrangement, I wouldn't recommend this. This is definitely a step up from the other 2 balloon inflators that we used. This one also has filters here to prevent dust going into the inflator. And my wife is reminding me that I should try out a 260 on this. So let's see. And they're recommending this one, the medium nozzle. So let's see what we can get out of this. But I don't think the medium nozzle even fits. We'll have to use the small nozzle. And here we are. By the way, the manual doesn't recommend you put on the nozzles with the pump on. They actually recommend you have it unplugged and completely off with no electricity before you put on the nozzle. So don't do what I just did. Unless you want the nozzle flying if you're not holding it tight. So I tried many different ways to prevent the air from escaping, and yet it still doesn't seem to inflate 260s. So that's a bust on this one. Other than that, I don't have any other complaints or anything else really to say about this. This, again, is a good pump for what it is. It's not, again, I can't say it's a $1,000 or $500 pump. It's definitely nothing like that. I mean, it gets the job done. You have the push down feature, which is super cool. And it definitely allows you to pump balloons way faster and way easier than having to push a switch or having to just manually leave them on and just keep going fast and putting another one on, another one on, another one on. But that, I think, concludes the review on this Mini Cool Air Pro by Premium Balloon Accessories. Thanks, guys.